Welcome back, everyone. Favorite day of the week. Steph Carlton, First Vice President, Janney Montgomery Scott.
Thank you.
For a weekly look at finance.
Thanks, Jesse. You're looking great.
Oh, thank you.
You
So
look
are
taller.
you. Yes, I am. I'm sitting taller.
You do. Very good, dude.
It must be the holiday season.
It is.
That's the only thing I could think. We have a topic that we really want to talk about, and it's small business and the art of shopping. But before we get to that, I want to just, a couple of notes. Gas prices keep falling.
Yeah, the first gas station in the U.S. just dropped below $2 a gallon, if you can believe that. I mean, think about how far you got to go back for that. The local prices, under $2.80 a gallon. I mean, that's unbelievable. I mean, we're talking, you have to look far back in our calendar to see that.
You're not even old enough to remember that. I'm telling you
That's
right now.
sweet of you.
Okay, yes, that's right.
That might be one of the nicest things you've ever said to me.
Stock market, new high, just keeps going.
Keeps going and going. We had
Okay.
18.9 on the Dow, just unbelievable yesterday. Today was down a couple points, but for all intents and purposes, we're right there. I mean, it's the holiday season. It's that last the end of the year rally, and you can't be disappointed by it.
I know, and also interest rates. I was talking to a couple of clients of ours that are involved in the automotive industry, and interest rates are in the twos.
Yeah, you're right. It's the
I know.
10-year Treasuries, 2%. The 30-year, the mortgage rates we're seeing below 4%, or right on the cusp of that. Car loans, 60-month car loans, the interest rates are ridiculous. So
I know.
these are great news for people in Warren, Washington County, Saratoga. Locally, these are really good positive things because it's just lower gas prices, lower heating prices, lower natural gas prices.
That's right.
Easier to go out and pick a new car or SUV if you're looking for one. So it's nice going into the holiday season.
Well, sure is, but you know what we might consider almost a contradiction there is I was reading that, Black Friday, big retail day, was
Yeah.
off like 11%.
Yeah,
That sort of flies in the face of it.
It does.
What's going on there?
It does. I think expectations were high. We definitely missed. They definitely were not as strong. I wonder if it's not a little bit of a cultural thing. I see a shift happening from, the big box stores, everybody camping out the night before and, all the
Right.
craziness that ensues from that. And I think more and more consumers are not relating to that, not looking to, have that as part of their Christmas holiday season thing. So it's going more to the local small businesses. It's going more to online shopping, and people are getting away from that, maybe traditional big box, big mall shopping experience.
Well, you know what? Really what we're talking about here is a changing face of retail. And that Steph was telling me before we went on air today, though I forget which store you said you were in, but someone was there with a smartphone taking a picture of a barcode.
Oh, yeah.
That's insane.
Well,
and the reason was?
Price comparisons.
Right.
It used to be that families would go to one store and then another to find the best price. And I was in this shopping store, and the woman had her smartphone out, and she was scanning the barcode with her camera, and she was price comparing, and she could get everything online and everything else. And so, I think for those big box stores, this puts a lot of pressure. We're seeing negative news for Sears and closing more stores and stuff. But I look at it as a positive too.
Yeah,
because
I'm with you on this.
You have a campaign, and I like this because I'm all about small businesses. Shop locally.
Oh, thanks. You've seen the spots.
It is. It's one of those things that I see as the exception. When you go to the big box stores, it's all about price. But when you go to a small business, and when I went to go shopping for a girlfriend about getting some bike stuff at a local bike shop, they spent half an hour talking to me about the different products. They asked me where I lived, where I biked. And it was a very personal experience. And I went just down the road here to another shop. And the gentleman, same sort of thing. He walked me around his store, told me the story. And I didn't think about comparing prices because I like the experience. And I like supporting local. And you do that. And I mean, I think that's part of what makes Glens Falls, Saratoga, this area is such a draw because each of these stores offer more of an experience instead of just price.
Well, you know what? I don't want to talk about the campaign we put together, but we only featured small business, and that was my experience. Every single small business we went in to learn something about was that personal touch.
Yeah.
Now, to me, that's the experience of shopping. And if you think about gift giving, the experience of the gift, selecting the gift, understanding a little bit more about it is not a price issue.
No, it's really not.
Right.
It's experience. And so I think if we are to adapt to technology and the smartphones and everything else like this, the more we are kind of pulled into that technology, the more we will gravitate towards these kind of lifestyle, these kinds of things. And so the small business will continue to thrive.
Boy, I hope so. And of course, in our area, we're really fortunate in that we've got the kinds of small businesses especially in Saratoga and Glens Falls, that just really prove what we're talking about.
yeah.
It's a place to find something that's unique. It's a place where you can get an explanation. You can get one-on-one service. And I think what we're saying here is we're really encouraging everybody to shop local,
yeah,
go to
definitely.
small stores. It
Yes.
helps our local economy.
The unemployment numbers are getting better.
Yes, right.
That's not from big corporations. It's
right.
small local businesses. It's the mom and pops. It's everything else. That's where the growth is going to come from this country. As we come out of the recession, as we come out of these challenging economies, it'll be the small businessman and woman who makes the difference. And so that's the encouraging story for me as I go into holidays.
Well, Steph, great conversation.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you for coming in. We may even get to New Year's resolutions if we keep this pace
Oh,
up.
I'm not so good at keeping those, but we'll talk about it.
And the only thing I want to leave you with
Yeah.
is 42 long.
42 long. Yes.
Obviously, I don't wear shirts and ties, so,
Oh,
striped T-shirts,
shoot.
you
Bow
probably
tie?
noticed.
No?
Or a good bow tie.
I'm working on it.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Steph.
Jesse.
See this interview again, head to our website, looktvonline.com. Now let's take a look at events happening in your neighborhood.